Hey, Stars and Stripes RC here with you in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Got my wife on the cameras, always here at home on these new releases. Got the new micro series from FMS. It's a 410 millimeter T-28 and the 500 millimeter PA-18. These are going to be really great planes for the beginner. The 500 millimeter PA-18 is actually an addition to the already 1300 millimeter and 1700 millimeter PA-18s. So if you're a beginner, once you master these, a good move would be either the 1300 or 1700 millimeter PA-18. Both of those are really great planes and great flying planes as well. The T-28 and PA-18 both come with the 1020, what is called hollow cup motor. The description of that motor is pretty lengthy, so I just wanted to touch on a few points of the hollow cup motor, which would be they're lightweight, highly efficient, quick response, as well as torque and speed. These planes come ready to fly with transmitter, battery, and charger, made from lightweight foam. Also, as well, a prop that pops off in a mishap and then snaps back on. So saves on breaking props. Excuse me, breaking props. You can also purchase a beginner pack for each of these, which would include a prop and spinner, claw plate, and a battery. The planes do come with 6-channel radio, 2-gram servo, and also AIO ESC with 2 1.3 gram servos and receiver. The prop size on both of these are 5.1 inches. The radio features aileron, elevator, and rudder trim buttons, mode switch for the full stabilization, manual control, and optimized stabilization modes, as well a return to home button, which is new, and a stunt button. So these features are well suited for the beginner. As well, you can see they're compact in size. You can transport them in your back seat. So I wanted to try to keep from doing one video for each one separately. I wanted to try to do these together. Looking at the PA-18, of course, the manual. Also, guys, these things are going to be, I think, excellent indoor flying airplanes. They have 2 or 3 places here locally where I'm at that we can fly indoors. So I was really glad to get these because I've never flown indoors, and these should be great for that. This one comes with a set of decals, extra blue decals. If you want to change, I was thinking that it was going to come with 2 decal sheets, one blue, one red, but they already have the red ones installed, which you could peel off and change if you like to. The wing is one piece with fuselage. I don't know if you can notice here on the The hinges are, there's 3 points here on each wing. They are foam hinges, so it's not a solid foam hinge straight across. As well on the elevator, there's a hinge here and here on both. The obviously the rudder is a foam hinge as well. This one has the wing struts on it. You can see how they ran the servo control rods here and here for the ailerons, and then here for the rudder, or excuse me, the elevator, and then up top for the rudder. The gear snaps in. Now you could fly this with the gear or without, actually. They are recommended to fly in ultimately no wind if you're flying outdoors. But if you did fly them outdoors, you could always belly land them so you don't have to use the gear. It comes with the tail wheel that snaps in as well. Like I said, a USB charger for the battery and the battery. Now, the transmitter is located underneath the packaging for the T-28, so I'll go into this a little so I don't have to take that one out. So what you have here, it's a 6-channel transmitter. It has the stunt button here. The mode switch is here. Now, your return to home button is going to be where normally your throttle trim button is. So that's where your return to home button is, right here. It does have a feature where you have to unlock the throttle. I believe you have to go up and then back down, and you get 2 beeps or 3 beeps, and then it's ready to fly. And that's a quick look at the transmitter. It does take 4 AA batteries on that. Now, looking at the T-28, again, you could belly land these without any issues. Like I said, the props are made to pop off and then snap back on. And with this, you get the tricycle landing gear that pops in the nose and mains. Again, your battery and charger. Looking at the T-28, again, it's the same, except that on this one, your servo is exposed on the bottom of that. So again, they're very lightweight, and belly landing this should not affect that at all. If you're really creative, you could come up with a foam cover to cover that. Wouldn't add any weight to it, but your main gear pop in here and here, and then your nose gear will pop in here up front. Now, this will not have nose gear steering, but again, you really don't really need that. This one does have actually some pretty decent stickers on it, on the bottom as well as on the rudder and on the sides of it, and on top here. So, you know, not a bad looking little T-28 for a micro. It looks pretty cool. Again, very easy to transport. You just put it back in the foam, put it back in the box, throw it in the car, and go. So what I'll do is I'll hopefully get a separate video on how these or they actually come from the factory bound, is what I'm hearing. And so, but I'll do a separate video on how to arm the throttle, how to arm the return to home, because that you have to do that prior to every flight for that function to work. So I'll do it in a separate video on that, and hopefully I can get the flight videos on these are going to come later, unfortunately, because I'm leaving town this weekend to go back home, visit some friends back home. And so I'll try to get the videos, the maiden videos on these as soon as I can. Again, the FMS Micro Series PA-18 T-28. I'll put my discount codes as always in the description, as well as a link to RC Battery. Thanks for watching.